Hi guys, I'm back up here with another reading for the collective. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me, we can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? So drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys, okay? Let's start the discussion, as well as let's go on and share these vids, man. Get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can be on one accord, okay? So I think that's about it. We got extra energy here. Before we get into that energy, let's address the layout. What's above you is your fourth, fifth dimension, what your higher self really wants you to know in these moments in time, okay? What's below you is your third dimension, what you possibly could be going through in the physical, or advice on how to maneuver in the physical, okay? Overall energy, advice, and light work, all right? Before we get it popping, let me grab one of these messages to end out the reading. So while I'm doing that, I got my new deck today. It came early. It's the African American Tarot here, so we'll be using that as well, implementing that as well in the reading. And stay tuned for those twin flame readings, because this will be the clarifying deck. So I'm very happy to get into those very, very strong messages in there, okay? So let's get this popping. Let's see the message to end out y'all's reading real quick. One card to end out this reading. Spirit, thank you in advance. Too many cards. Just one, Spirit. Sorry, y'all. Like, damn near my whole deck just fell. Thank you for using me as a humble vessel here. Sorry, y'all. I forgot to get this off camera. One card to end out the reading here. There we go. All right, let's get it popping, y'all. So with this extra energy that I'm looking at the Judgment, aka this would be my God card in this new tarot deck here. This is what that would be. We're looking at the Judgment. We're looking at, as well as, the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands, aka Daddy's coming home. So with this combination of cards, this lets me know that you're getting exhausted. There's some type of exhaustion when it comes to completing your type of karmic cycle that I'm looking here. Do you notice this man here? It's like a tiresome energy here that I see with this man here. This is the energy in these moments in time. You guys are really getting through this karmic cycle, but Spirit is really needing you to continue to really drill at that well to that motherfucker, drill at that oil until oil comes out, right? This is that energy. Continue to push, really hit at the wall till you break it here. This is that energy in these moments in time. Some of you guys could be, I'm hearing for some of y'all African descent, so you could be being revealed something about, or your ancestors is revealing something about some type of payout that's coming for some of y'all. It's some manifestation, some inheritance here for some of y'all. But overall, this has to do with a lot of hard work here. Spirit is really needing you guys to be in this space of understanding your abilities, okay? This is that energy in these moments in time I'm seeing here. Some of y'all are running from yourself here. I see, like, you know the saying, skeletons in our closet, right? This is that energy. I feel like you guys are like dodging that energy here. Some of you guys, not all of y'all. But overall, this is that energy in these moments in time. You guys are finally, it's more like past energy. Like, you was like keeping the skeletons in your closet here. Now, it's kind of like it's clearing out. It's like you're finally like, I got to clean this shit up. I got to get this shit together. I can't keep living like this. I need to be the best version of myself. So that being said, I'm going to have to address my shadow here. This is that energy. I feel like your spirit also with the skeleton here. I feel like the spirit was tired. You were tired spiritually. You were weak spiritually. This is that energy in these moments in time. You heard this call on home. This was the call on home. You heard God. God was like, it's time. We're using it for the symbolism, not the imagery, okay? This is that energy in these moments in time. Whoever your most high is, whatever deity you are really aligning yourself with, you're in this position of understanding this call that's happening in your life. I'm also hearing a lot of unity. So there could be a lot of family get-togethers for some of y'all. And some of y'all really getting, some of you guys, this could be some type of like family reunion or something. You're learning something about your family or learning new individuals in your family that you didn't know, okay? But overall, damn. See, this is why I got this deck, okay? There's a lot of messages, okay? This is the type of energy that I'm feeling with this combination of cards in these moments in time. It's kind of like, I guess the best way, it's like you're being welcomed on home. Welcomed on home. What do I mean by this energy? Okay, let's use a I don't know, a drug dealer who be selling drugs on the block and shit, right? Let's use that as an example, right? This is that type of energy, this calling on home. It's like a drug dealer giving a life to the Lord, a drug dealer giving a life to God type of energy. And it's kind of like going into a church, right? And then kind of getting baptized in a sense, right? And then that's where all that love, all that celebration, it's a whole new world. The moment that you give yourself to God, it's a whole new world, okay? That's an example, okay? But overall, just use it for whatever it applies in your life. I feel like you're letting go of some type of toxic behavior and really coming home. You're like in this position of done wandering this place of existence. What do I mean by that? The matrix here. This is that energy. You're ready to come home to Zion. Come home to the kingdom. Come home to your spirit. To your divine self. To your divinity here. That's what the energy is here. This is why I see with this 6 of Wands here. Coming all home to yourself. Truly embodying your energy in these moments in time, okay? All right, let's keep it forward. We will reference that energy if need be. That was a lot of messages, okay? All right, what's going on above the collective in these moments in time? Yeah, like I told you, you coming home back to yourself in these moments in time as you're in this position of following the guidance of your higher self, really understanding your higher self. There's some type of clearing of some type of burdensome cycle that you've been going through. This is why we might reference this card, so we will keep this out, both of these. That tiresome energy that we started out with here. You see, you guys have been going on some type of long, dreadful cycle for a minute here. This is that energy in these moments in time here. You heard that call from spirit to move on to that next level. The moment that you thought that your spirit gave up on you, that your most high gave up on you, that's when your most high showed front and centered. This is that energy in these moments in time. You're in this position of truly hearing the call, strengthening your relationship with yourself in these moments in time. You're really in this position of working on a lot of self-love because of a lot of self-love that you've been working on and implementing in your life here. This is what's bringing in the completions to these cycles here. So there's kind of like an energetic reboot happening for the collective in these moments in time here. As you guys are really connecting to the most high in these moments in time, to your abilities in these moments in time, as you're staying in alignment, changing the perception of how you're really viewing your situation in these moments in time, really releasing yourself from I'm hearing the demon's grit here, so this could be just illusions. What is the devil energy? Because I believe we have the devil in here a couple times here. The devil energy is addictions, it's toxic behavior, it's sex, possibly lustful energy, and sex isn't bad. It's a part of life, but there's an addiction to it, right? This is that energy in these moments in time, or any false beliefs about yourself, or just clear a blocked psyche in these moments in time, a negative belief. This is that energy that is being released in these moments in time. You guys are in this position of hearing this call. So there's no more of that shit. There's no more wool over the eye here, because you've seen the truth. This is like the God card in this African deck here. This is the energy in these moments in time. This is like the judgment day, the last call. Some of y'all had a God smack in your life that gave you some type of awareness about your situation, about where you were going in life. You kind of made this lane switch in your life in these moments in time. You're understanding what you were indulging in was only taking a lot of energy out of you. It was hurting you spiritually. And it's that type of energy, instead of by you running away from whatever the shadow work was needed here, was taking a lot more energy to run than to actually deal with your shit. And this is what gave you this epiphany here. You get what I'm saying? Now you're in this position of really truly manning the fuck up on your shit and no longer allowing the world to really stress you here. All right, if you didn't see that, if that wasn't enough confirmation, here it is. This is the God card in this deck, not for the imagery, for the symbolism. This is that energy in these moments in time. You guys are really hearing that call. No longer denying yourself, putting an end to that fuck shit. This is the Ten of Swords in these moments in time. But you see, I feel like some of y'all were fucking around with people, places, and things that you thought, mainly people here, that you thought was for you. That was really for you, but they were giving you that rah-rah here. Little bit, they were smiling in your face, but doing a lot of this shit behind your back here. This is that energy in these moments in time. You removed yourself from people, places, and things that are not vibrating on your level here. This is that energy. We're putting a close to this chapter, and swords have to do with permanent. These are permanent endings, okay? So this is that energy. You're in this position of really seeing how much stagnation you've been around after working on yourself. This is that energy in these moments in time. This is beautiful energy. Let's keep moving forward, collective. I love it. I love it, guys. We will reference, yeah, those are going to be out, because those are going to be referenced in the motherfucker. Okay. I'm loving this deck so far. Mad messages. All right, let's keep moving forward. What's below the collective? Yeah, you're in this position of truly understanding that you're blessed and highly favored. Now it's time to really change how you are viewing yourself in your situation in these moments in time. As you're really getting closer to yourself, building your confidence, gaining that grit in these moments in time to really get what you want, because you've been really working on that inner child, really working on that shadow. As you are in this position of really gaining some type of crowning. But like I said, with this Ace of Swords, this is straight up clarity, awareness. You came into that awareness of who, what, when, where, why, what is around you that has been draining you. This is where that awareness, this came from source. About who is draining you, what is draining you. And removing that out of your space here. This is that energy in these moments in time here. So congratulations, as you guys are really understanding yourself, really following your instincts, being intuitively guided by source to really make, to get you across on the other side. I'm hearing the other side in these moments in time here, moving you away from this devil energy, from this old, outdated cycle. There's a complete completion to that. This is that energy in these moments in time. You're low key. No, this ain't even low key. This is like high key. No longer allowing yourself to feel bound to something, okay? There's a lot of changes happening in your life. It's kind of like you're raising above this madness here. This is that type of energy here. Because I feel like previously, while you were in this situation, some of y'all, this has to do with some type of narcissistic individual you were dealing with. Some type of narcissistic individual that could have been, there's some emotional and mental, and some of y'all a little bit of physical manipulation here. Abuse here for some of y'all, okay, with this devil here. I feel like by you guys being in this sunken place that I'm hearing, sunken place, y'all were in this position of manifesting yourself out of this situation. You were in this position when you use that third eye, when you focus yourself on something, you're giving that signal up to the universe what you were desiring. By y'all being in this energy of straight up daydream. I feel like a lot of daydream was here. But overall, this is that energy you... Ooh, okay. I'm also hearing here as well, you're also understanding with this devil energy that you were indulging in. That's for some. Y'all, not all of y'all are in that situation if it was some type of mental, emotional, or a little percentage of y'all, this was a physical abuse, but most of y'all, this could have been just emotional or mental type of shit. Like somebody just dry gaslighting you. There's a lot of gaslighting off of this energy, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. But overall, you understand by indulging with this individual that was gaslighting the fuck out of you, they were selling you false dreams, hopes, desires, kind of telling you what you really wanted to hear in these moments in time here. At the same time, really taking from you, really draining you in these moments in time. This is that energy in these moments in time. You're no longer in this space of feeling distracted. You're no longer in the space of allowing people, places, and things in your life that is not serving you to distract you from your path. You really changed your direction. That is dope, collective. Let's keep moving forward, okay? Overall energy. Yeah, now you guys are in this new path of healing now. You're walking right into this healing, really following your guides in these moments in time as they are having you take this necessary actions towards your self-love that is really bringing in this newness for you, this rebirth energy, because you've gained that clarity about these distractions here. That was really keeping you low, bro. And this also has to do with those manifestations. You've been tending to some type of harvest here that you've almost gave up on, and God just appeared with your manifestations like, do you trust me? It's here. This is that energy in these moments in time. As you guys are really gaining these wins, whatever you're doing right now in these moments in time is bringing emotional fulfillment. As you got the whole ethers really working on your side to really balance out the odds for you. But right now, Spirit is really needing you to really fly high, soar high in these moments in time. There's no time for no pussy floating around. This is that energy in these moments in time. Make sure you're really flying like an eagle and not chilling with the pigeons in these moments in time, and really going with the flow of life, really going with the home, really understanding your creator in these moments in time as you're gaining a lot more confidence. I'm hearing confidence off of this card when it comes to trusting in your source, okay? Like, you see this Eight of Swords. I see this as you really doing a lot of inner work. This is fighting your demons. You see this man? He's ready to, like, slay his motherfucking demons. You see that shit? This is that type of energy you're really going for head first and really healing on this internal conflict. And come on, this has to do with mental. But also, some of y'all had writer's block for a minute. If you were writing some type of book or some type of novel here, this is, I'm hearing a lot of writer's block. And you're really attacking that. You're really going forth with that. Really digging deep on why this is happening. Why this is occurring in these moments in time. But the overall message here is you really fighting your demons. You're really in this position of really... What can I say here? What's the right words? This is like soaring over your limitations here. You get what I'm saying? This is that energy in these moments in time. Straight up courage. This man gives two fucks about how big this motherfucker is. I promise you're going to get the fuck out of my way. This is that energy that I'm feeling here. It's like, I'm going to do what is necessary to get this, whatever this obstacle, whatever this is that's standing in my way here, you got to go. And this has to do with the mental process. This has to do with your psyche here. You get what I'm saying? And we all know that the Eight of Swords have to do with mental prisons, ideologies that are negative, right? In the regular tarot deck, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. Whatever this ideology or this psyche blockage here, y'all going for that shit. Y'all no longer running from that shit. Because look at the card at the beginning. Y'all were running from it for a while. Now it's that type of energy. Your spirit got exhausted. Now we're in this position. Now we got to really face this shit. We can't keep running from this shit. We really got to heal this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy in these moments of time. Let's keep moving forward. I'm telling you, y'all, this new deck, y'all, giving me mad messages. I'm loving it already. All right, let's get it popping. As you guys are really in this position of freeing yourself, there's a clearing happening in your life in these moments in time. You guys could be in this space straight up in hermit mode, monk mode. I'm hearing here, really healing on yourself, really doing a lot of shadow work. I'm hearing a lot of mirror magic, a lot of pep talk, talking to self in mirror, speaking life into your situation as you're really healing on yourself. There's a lot of inner child healing that I'm hearing happening. Purpose, as well as you guys are really, did not say that Eight of Swords at the beginning of the deck here. You see this Eight of Swords have to do with feeling bound to something, feeling like you can't, you're trapped here. But look, we got that Eight of Swords again. You ain't in that energy no more. This energy was in the past here. Now look at you. I'm about to fucking slay these demons here. We ain't got time to play no fucking games. You are fucking up my blessings. You got to get the fuck out the way. You've been taking too much room in my mind. You've been living in my mind rent free. That's what I'm hearing. This negative aspect of yourself, this negative thought process or thought pattern about yourself, been living in your mind rent free. Now you're in this position of going to get your payout. This is that energy in these moments in time. That's dope as shit, y'all. That's dope as shit. Let's keep moving forward. As you guys are really strengthening yourself in these moments in time, pulling whatever is necessary by the motherfucking root. Some of you guys are in this position of gaining a lot of this clarity by sitting next to trees. You got to understand nature. You gain a lot of wisdom from nature. I'm telling you, God is all around you. The moment that you want to speak to God, step outside. God is all around you. This is that energy. You're understanding the perks of being outside, really connecting. But this also has to do with pulling those traumas, those behaviors by the root here. Some of you guys are really looking at your lineage as well as looking at your I'm hearing bloodline family tree here as well here. Whatever this is here, I feel like you're understanding, you're discovering some type of, Some of y'all are discovering some type of myth or ideology that was passed down from it's like some generation to generation type shit. Okay, this is if I can give an example, it's kind of like the poor man ideology, like especially that's been suppressed on African Americans, people of color for a while, for a minute, since the beginning of time. You get what I'm saying? This is that energy in these moments in time. You're understanding a lot of these habits, a lot of these wounds were suppressed upon you from generations. This is like generational healing, generational curses or binds that need to be broken here, and you're understanding it. You get what I'm saying? All right, let's keep moving forward, okay? Light work, okay? Yeah, you guys are really in this position of following your guidance in these moments in time. You're understanding that your hard work is paying off. As you're really getting in this space of truly confronting yourself, truly doing a lot of that shadow work, truly understanding yourself in these moments in time, the more that you really speak life into yourself, you start to really appreciate yourself in these moments in time. You're really building a steady bridge with yourself. in these moments in time, as you guys are really making it through a lot of healing, doing a lot of healing, birthing a lot of healing in these moments in time, really bossing up on your situation, really seeing things for what they are, being still in the midst of chaos in these moments in time, as the universe is really working for you in these moments in time. Didn't I tell you, you guys been doing a lot of inner child work. A lot of you guys been looking at your childhood, really looking at some of the habits that you picked up from your childhood. A lot of this energy has to do with a lot of reviewing the home space when it comes to the environment that you were in, as well as your family dynamic, etc., etc. There's a lot of inner child looking at the home right now, trying to figure out where certain things stem from, so you can heal those things within you. This is that energy in these moments in time. You guys are in this position of just addressing a lot of shit within you. Breaking a lot of generational curses. That is beautiful, all right? That is very beautiful. Let's go and wrap this reading up with your message, okay? All right, your message is visualization. I make mental pictures of my goals that are simple and to the point. Like I said, some of you guys were dealing with some type of situation that you really, I see you. It's kind of like clearing the psyche here. This energy with this visualization, you really removed some type of ideology on how you viewed yourself here. You really changed how you viewed yourself here. You're really building on your confidence. Now you're seeing yourself in a whole different light. You're now in this position of really raising your standards here in these moments in time, achieving your goals here in these moments in time, obsessing with the best version of you. The best version of you. All right, I think I'm going to leave that there. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl. As well as drop a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys, okay? Let's start the discussion. As well as let's go and share these vids, get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can be on one accord. I want you guys to have a good day, as well as stay tuned for those twin flame readings. Those will be right after this. And I'll see y'all in a little bit, and bye-bye.